What is up, guys? I'm Cheesemonk, and today I'm bringing you guys a Call of Duty gameplay on... I can't even remember the names of the maps, but you'll have to excuse my voice. I went out and I kind of ruined it, so excuse me if I sound bored or bland or whatever. Just wanted to talk about a couple of things, really. Not really to do with the gameplay as such, just a couple of things in general. My YouTube account, or the group YouTube account, got hacked recently. It was quite funny. I don't understand why. I mean, we're not exactly a huge channel, we're not exactly popular, so I don't get why you'd waste your time doing that. And pretty much I got told that I was boring and I was stale, this, that and the other, and he decided to just, fuck about and just ruin my videos personally. And I don't really, it wasn't really annoying me. He didn't really accomplish much, in my opinion. He deleted all my videos, and I just simply re-uploaded them. So I really don't get it. I mean, that kind of brings me to my first point on what I want to talk about. Like, nowadays in society, a lot of people like to make a point that they don't like something as such, and I'll get turned on. It's just, it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's kind of stupid personally. Now, if I don't like something that's on TV or on YouTube or, just anything small like that, I tend to just click off the video and not bother, or just completely ignore it. But, it just seems to me like nowadays people have got to make a point that they don't like something, and that was completely fail of me. I don't know, I just completely flopped. I pulled out the bow and then I couldn't do anything with it. But, people have got to make a point nowadays that they don't like something. And if someone likes something that they don't like, boom, that's it. There's an explosion. You're wrong, this, that, and the other. You're just not allowed an opinion these days. And, and I'm going to fail with the bow here again, miserably. I'm still getting used to it, so, forgive me. Later on, I do kind of make it up. But, it's just kind of, it's really pointless, as such. I mean, like I said, like, if you don't like something, just don't pay attention to it. I mean, it kind of relates to real life in some aspects, not just TV and games, like when it comes to religions or, people and stuff like that, people have got to make a point out of something that they don't like. It's just, I think it's incredibly wrong. Now, relating to real life, I mean, the horrible things that happened in Paris as such have been kind of down to, well, ISIS just being all like, everyone else is wrong, we're right, and we're going to make a point out of it. And instead of just ignoring everyone else like, normal people would, they have to make a point out of the fact that, that other people just are wrong, and, God bless the people in Paris, it was very unfortunate. And it just kind of relates to the whole thing that I'm trying to talk about, If you don't like something or someone, or something's annoying you as such, why don't you just let it be, Just get on with your life. And oh my god, that was perfection, that slide. I tell you what, to all you people that don't use the slide that often, I really, really would. It's so helpful. And, I think personally, back onto what I was talking about, we probably have a lot better, of lives just amongst ourselves, on the basis of, we completely choose to ignore the things we dislike instead of making a point that we don't like them. It's okay to say once, like, nah man, I don't like that, I'm just gonna carry on my day, you like what you like, I like what I like, and vice versa. And it's just, we live in a society where, like, judgment is very, very, very important, and I think that kind of sucks. Like, we're all human beings, we all live on the same kind of planet. Like, I don't see the point in hating each other. You might as well try and get on with as many people as you can, because let's face it, science says that humans like to mingle. We like to have friends. We like to have, now look at that for a shot. I do make it up, I promise. But, we like to mingle, we like to have friends, be they, black or white, or, they're a Muslim or a Christian, and stuff like that. I mean, the biggest problem is, like, people just want to hate on everything, that's something that people thrive off. And I don't really think that that's the kind of world that we should live in. I mean, personally, if we're all going to share the same planet, despite where we come from or what it is that we personally, like I say, like or dislike or etc., you might as well try your best to get on with everyone. There's always going to be people that don't get on, for whatever reason, and that's quite normal, But you know, if you don't like someone, you know, it's like what your mum would say to you, you know what I mean? If you've got nothing nice to say, don't bother saying anything at all. You know, and going back to the whole guy that went on the, you know, our group YouTube channel, just to kind of hinder me as such, you know, said I was boring and bland. You know what? If you find me boring and bland, fair enough. You know what I mean? I can't help that. You know, obviously you don't like what I'm putting out, so I get wrecked here. Just watch my body down to the bloody floor. But you know what I mean? Like, if you don't like what I'm providing, then just simply, you know, leave a comment saying, you know, maybe you could do this, maybe that would be interesting, and this aim here was just lucky, I'm not going to lie. And, you know, just do something as small as that, you know what I mean? Or just click off the video and get on with your day. That's what I do, that's what everyone else does, and, you know, and that's what people should do in real life, you know what I mean? Like, if people do something that it just kind of confuses me, because so many wars and stuff like that happen literally on the basis of because people don't like what the other person's doing. And here, I just kill myself. But, you know, it's just, you know, people do things for their, like, well, as a prime example per se, as a religion, not just Muslims, in case people, you know, just kind of fucking pinpoint that, because that really gets on my fucking tits, you know. They're not the only people that do silly things for their religion as such, you know what I mean? That's not to say ISIS is even part of the Muslim culture, if I'm honest, because the Muslim religion is quite a peaceful one anyway. I mean, the biggest culprit for, you know, like, problems with their religion as such, the Christians, personally. I mean, you know, how many civil wars happened in England? How many wars have happened because, you know, Christians thought they knew best? But again, you know, I don't pay attention to it. I'm an atheist myself. I don't believe in any of that. But I've got no beef with anyone that, you know, has any form of belief, because, you know, I'm not that kind of person. I don't think that's, you know, you've just got to learn to accept other people's, you know, wants and beliefs and likes and dislikes. It's like what I've been saying this entirety of the video, you know. So many problems are caused in the real world nowadays, but simply on the basis of people don't like what other people like, and, you know, it's whatever. So we're coming to the end of this video, guys, so don't forget to leave a like and a comment on what you think is wrong with just things how they are nowadays, and yeah, see you on the next one.